Ajax might be the biggest club in the Netherlands, but with all the players leaving, there isn't much left. At the moment, they sit on the bottom of the table on 16. And because you guys asked so much for it, today it's my turn to save Ajax. There we are, welcome to the Johan Cruyff Arena. And this is not going to be easy. And because Ajax came third last year, we did not participate in the Champions League, but we do play Europa League. For a club like Ajax, no Champions League football is unacceptable. And to think that in real life they also lose all of their games, there's clearly something wrong with this team, and it's our job to figure out what. And if I look at the team, it's just a question for me on how they perform so bad. After making some adjustments, our team looks pretty good actually, and we have a lot of talent. And being Ajax gives us a decent budget, and I think I found the problem. Starting with the center back positions. Hato is good, Hato is young, but he's not there yet. With him being only 17, I think it's the best move to loan him out and get a replacement for him. Midfield, Tahirovic, again a young talent, but at this moment I can't rely on him. And Brian Brobby, yeah, we need a goal machine. We can't rely on the 21-year-old Brian Brobby as our only striker, and especially not if we want to participate in the Champions League next year. And I feel like our goal is really clear. We need a new center back and a new striker, and I hope our budget allows us to. But before we are going to sign players, I feel like we should first get our tactical visions done. I have no idea where Ajax stands for, so let's play Gigan pressing since I like high pressure. If we are going to play this tactic, we obviously need to sign players who fit the tactic, so we need players with pace and players who want to go 100% for it. And I think I know the perfect person. Iñaki Williams. Everything I just said fits with him. We need a striker with experience, and Iñaki has played 251 matches in a row. Whoa, if that is no experience, I don't know what is. He also won the Super Copa and a couple of Copa del Reys, and I think Iñaki Williams is the man for us. Also his stats, he has a lot of stamina, he has a lot of pace. This man has everything. But of course that means that he is very expensive as well. They want 30.6 million for him. At the moment, I don't feel like Brian Brobby is ready for this Ajax team. Maybe in the future. And that's why I want to spend the biggest piece of our transfer budget on this new striker, Iñaki Williams. And negotiating with Athletic Bilbao will not be easy. I think I want to go around the 25 million mark. They want 36 million for him. Maybe we can swap a player, 25 million and this Villa guy, and they accept. And convincing Iñaki Williams was very easy. I think he really wanted to go to Ajax. So we had a deal. Iñaki Williams is coming to Amsterdam. And since we paid so much, this might be our only transfer this season, or we gotta find a way to make more money. And the season is almost starting. We have less than a week, but we've improved our team a lot by signing Iñaki Williams and changing our custom tactics. And during the season opener against Feyenoord, we can see if it works or not. And our first game is a Klassieker against Feyenoord. Dildo soon in the hands of Rulli. And from the first minute on, Feyenoord was using our terrible defense. Paixão sent him through, and on the shot in the hands of Rulli. But we managed to create a couple of chances as well. Burgos. Turn and shoot. Save by Low. And it didn't take long before we came in front. Williams scores on his debut against Feyenoord out of a corner of everything. But this lead wasn't for long. Paixão makes it 1-1. And Feyenoord pulled our defense apart. Dildo soon, oh what a save Rulli. Dildo soon goes past his man, and that's a beautiful tag. Oh, it's a penalty for Feyenoord. Rulli against Jimenez, and Rulli saves. And for now we're still in the game, but then there's a mess in the defense. Second post all open, the shot is blocked, and then what's going on? And that means we're 2-1 down. Shot from distance, and a save by Bijlo. And that's how the game will end. And we lost from Arya Slot's Feyenoord. And one thing for sure, the new striker, it's not enough to get this Ajax back on his feet. And even though we tried Gigan pressing, it doesn't fit our playstyle at all. I think we should try something else. Maybe we can play on the counter. I mean, with all the pace in front, I feel like it only makes sense, right? And we really need to improve our defense. But for that, we need money. We only have 16 million. And our whole team exists of young players. So that means selling players isn't really an option. I think 16 million is everything we get this season. So we need a young, good center back with a lot of potential. How about this guy, Ousmane Diomande? He's only 19 years old, 75 rated. And he has potential to become one of the best. And they only want 13 million. But we're going to try and get him for the least amount of money. Because, hey, we're in the Netherlands. So 12.5 million. And they need some time to think about it. But they accept it. And so Diomande joins our team. And with Diomande in our team, I feel like we have improved a lot. lot. Before we continue, I want to give everyone a development plan, and we have a lot of young talents on our bench. Maybe we could give them a chance from time to time, because if all those talents develop through, this Ajax can get insanely strong. And I would like to get another player in, but with 3 million, yeah, there's nothing we can do. And maybe with the new custom tactic, we might be able to improve on our last game. And with the upcoming games, we really need our star player, Williams, to step up and show us why we got him into Amsterdam. And while Williams was destroying the entire Eredivisie, Diomande was a wall in the back. And after that dramatic start, look at us now, we're on 4. We have one problem though. Our top left back, Borna Sosa, his release clause has been paid, which leaves us with 20 million. But yeah, who are we going to play left back now? The rest of the team is performing really well and they're still growing a lot. But I feel like if we invest a little bit of money in the coaches, the players can grow even faster. So we need to get the best coaches in and look at all the plus signs. Our players are really happy. But if we want to get a new left back in, we got to be really quick because we only have 8 hours. And after scouting every single player, I found this man, Bjorn Meijer, a 20-year-old left back, which we can get for 8 million back to the Netherlands. And that's how we got Bjorn Meijer into our team. And that's how this deadline day will end. Our team looks pretty decent, but this is a team that has to do it until January. And I think there's a big chance that we can join the tops battle. And I think we should take some risk by playing some younger talents this season. Players like Hato and Tahirovic, they should get some playtime now and then. And especially in these kind of games against Volendam. Penalty for Berghuis. Berghuis, and what a save by the keeper of Volendam. There comes Volendam with a lot of space and the chip and the save. There they come again. Save, and then the save by Rulli. There they come again, 90th minute. And they're two against 1. And then he just steps it wide. And with that, we're lucky we draw this game. But it was a good reality check. But this Ajax isn't there yet. And with the next game being against PSV, there's something that has to change. I don't think we should play the young players this game. It wasn't a big success. But I want to give Robbie a chance and play Williams on the right. Maybe that will do something. We're playing against the number 1. So let's see if we can do something against this PSV. Welcome to the Johan Cruyff Arena. PSV is taking the kickoff. And early in the game, PSV is having the first chance. De Jong to Lozano. 1-0 in 10 minutes. But it didn't take long before we came back. Williams with a lot of pace. Williams gives it through. And then there is Bergwijn who makes it even. Williams ball to the other side. And then we have all the room to make it to him. But he missed. That's a great ball. We're through on goal. Bryan Brobby. Nope. Oh, what a save. And we started to play better and better. Lozano, beautiful turn. And then what a tackle from Diomande. That's just beautiful. Bjorn Meijer, our new signing, gives a nice cross. And then the shot is just wide. Brobby is in between there. And then Bryan Brobby all the room. And yeah, it's just not his game. So let's substitute Chuba Akpom in for Bryan Brobby. Bergwijn with a cross. Berghuis! What a goal! What a volley from Steven Berghuis. De Jong! What a tackle! Come on! And then Luc De Jong. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a save! And look how happy they are with the keeper. One final chance for PSV. There they come. The shot is blocked. And then another one also blocked. And that's how the match will end. And that's how we drew to PSV. And I'm actually not unhappy with that performance. But our next match is against Marseille in the Europa League. So we're in the Europa League. This is our group. And I think we should have this. I wasn't too happy with Bobby, but I still want to give him a chance. And so Bobby starts in the game against Marseille. Here comes Marseille. Ramsey, what a save. Bergwijn gives a ball through Williams. And then, oh, what's going on? Oh, Williams, how do you miss that? Robbie, that's beautiful, Robbie. And then, come on, how do you miss that? Bryan Brobby, man. And that will be his final move of the game. It's not a good one for him. And it doesn't matter how much we created, nothing would go in. Berghuis, and what a save. And that's how this match will end in an 0-0 draw. It's a bit later, we're second in the group, and our next game is against Brighton. It's important to win this one if we still want to continue on in the Europa League. There we go. Welcome to England. Haynes with a chance and then the rebound. And that's impossible to save. And that means it's 1-0 for Brighton. Bergwijn in between. Brobby, come on. This is your moment, Brobby. And that means it's 1-0 again. Bryan Brobby. There comes Brighton. Veldman. And what was that? Brobby 1 against 1. And then, of course, he finishes that. Come on, Bryan. And that means we're 2-1 up against Brighton. A shot from Brighton and then a save. Van der Bomen, what a beautiful pass to Inaki Williams. Here he comes, Inaki Williams! 3-1. And then we lock up the game. Last chance of the game. This corner, and then that's a decent header, but that doesn't matter. That's how the game will end, and we stay in the Europa League. After that, we flew through the season, and we even managed to win from PSV halfway the season, and we're now second in the Eredivisie, so we're coming for that trophy. Our team is growing greatly. Diamande is already at +3, Talo as well, and even though the Eredivisie is not our main focus, it's the way to get back into the Champions League. So if we want to get back in the Champions League, it's time to beat AZ. But before we continue, we have a different problem. Ruli, his release clause has been paid. We literally don't have any good keepers. And to be honest, there's only one keeper I want to get involved. And so we got Bfordlancer to Ajax. And I understand that it looks like a downgrade, but for the future, this man will be really important. And with that transfer, deadline day will end. And it's time for the game against AZ. Oh, what a ball. Come on, Bergwijn. And that's 1-0. 1-0 in 10 minutes. Williams 1-2 with Robbie Williams. What a save from Matthew Ryan. Here comes AZ. Ruben van Bommel on Pavlidis. And what a goal. And it's 1-0. Mijnans with a ball in between. And there's Pavlidis. What a tackle. Mihailovic, and then in the turn, it's 2-1 AZ. Ball in between, and there's Inaki Williams, who makes it even. Of course, it's him, Inaki Williams. In the extra time, Bergwijn to the other side. There's Inaki Williams. He has to finish this, and of course he does. And he might deliver Ajax the championship. And that's how this match will end. And what a second half of the season. And we win the Eredivisie. Inaki Williams wins the Golden Boot. What a transfer. End of season 1, and some players have had enormous growth. Sutalo +4, Diomande +5. Also, Divine Ranch has a +5, and he's now 80 overall. And that means the problem we had at the start of the season with our defense has now been sorted. One thing is for sure, this first season with Ajax, we've created a really good starting 11. And if we continue this on, I don't think it's unrealistic to get higher in the Champions League. Oh yeah, and for the Europa League, we got kicked out in the last 16 against Young Boys. We've worked hard to qualify ourselves for the Champions League. Bayern Munich is the winner. Season 2, and we have a really good starting 11 in front of us. Our defense is sorted. They're both against the 80. Also, our attack is getting there. There's one midfielder I want to replace this year, but with a budget of 53 million, that might be difficult. I ask you guys, I'm saving Ajax, what player should I get? And most of you wanted me to get Frankie de Jong back to Amsterdam, but he's just way too expensive. We can't afford that. A lot of you suggested Hakim Ziyech to go back to Amsterdam. After being loaned out to Galatasaray, he's back on Chelsea. And to be honest, we can use a new right attacking midfielder. So let's try and get Hakim Ziyech back to Amsterdam. And he was easily convinced. Hakim Ziyech, welcome back to Amsterdam. With Ziyech on the right, our team looks insane, and we have a lot of players back from a loan spell. And the 78 Wijndal can obviously play on that position, so that's an upgrade. Looking at our depth and our budget, I think it's an obvious choice to loan and sell some players. And so it's time for a total club clear out. And with that, this deadline day will end, and we're ready for the next season. And it's time for the first Champions League matchup of the year. This is the team that has to do it. And Diamande got injured for the next 7 weeks, so Hato is playing there at the moment. And our first match is against Juventus. There we go, our first matchup of the year, away in Italy. Come on, Berghaus. Oh, what a chance. Just went wide. But Juventus kept creating chances. There comes Moises Keane. Oh, what a save by Verbruggen. But we didn't give up. Bergwijn in between. Ball to Inaki, and what a finish, Inaki Williams. And that's how the match will end, and we'll win our first Champions League match against the Italian champions, Juventus. Halfway the season, and we're battling for the first place with Feyenoord. I mean, look at our team. Diomande is now 82 overall. Also, Williams and Bergwijn keep going up, and our attack is scoring mental amount of goals. In the Champions League, we continue on the group stage, but Juventus is eliminated. That is insane. The first match in the knockout rounds is against Manchester City. It's early in the season, but I think we got what it takes to win this Champions League and the Eredivisie. But my main focus now is on that last 16 against Manchester City. Berghaus with a cross to the midfield. Van der Bomen scores, and it's 1-0 for Ajax. But Manchester City kept creating chances. There comes Haaland. Oh, what a save from Verbruggen. Then again, Haaland. Oh, what a save. Haaland again. Oh, what a save for Verbruggen. Berghuis, and then the shot, and then it's 2-0, but it's offside. Oh, that's unlucky. But we weren't finished yet. Taylor with a cross, and then the shot at the post. What's going on? Ederson has it. What just happened? There comes Williams. Williams with a shot, and then it's 2-0. Bergwijn trio, come on. And then it's Bergwijn who shoots us through to the quarterfinals. Berardi in between, and then Haaland. Oh, of course he has to take a goal, right? And that's how the match won. And it's insane that we're still on top of the Eredivisie. And we're smashing it in the Champions League. And we're through to the quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid. And early in the game we get the first chance. Bergwijn crosses it in, and then the easy finish from Brian Brobby. But it wasn't for long. Morata crosses it in, and then first post finish from Antoine Griezmann. And that makes it 1-0 again. But then it was our turn again. Berghuis, oh what a goal, what a finish. Williams with a cross. Brobby, oh what a save. But Atletico didn't give up. Cross and oh what a diving header from Llorente. Brian Brobby, there comes Brian Brobby, what a finish. 3-2 for Ajax, but it's not over yet. Wijndal with a cross. There's Brobby again, oh what a save. Williams, and then there's the finish. Berghuis finishes it off, and it's 4-2 for Ajax. Oh, and that's a heavy fall. And Wijndal gets red, and that means he doesn't get to participate in the final of the Champions League. But we win the game, and it's time for the final against FC Barcelona. Here comes Meijer. He got to lay it back, and then the finish, and it's 1-0. Early in the game, thanks to Steven Berghuis. Williams with a lot of pace. Williams have to finish it, and he does, and that means it's 2-0. And the title is getting closer and closer. But this lead didn't last long. Here comes Lewandowski, oh what a goal, and it's 2-1. The game is back open. Oh, there's a serious foul for Berghuis. And Berghuis gets sent off with red, and that can turn the whole game around. Wrench, what a pass, and that's not offside. Come on, Divine Wrench shoots it over. And there's only one person who can save Ajax at this moment, and that's Hakim Ziyech. Here comes Barcelona. Gundogan on his own, and then it's 2-0 thanks to Ilkay Gundogan. And it can go two ways again. Brobby dribbles onto Romeo, but Brobby, that's a bad shot. And that's how the match will end, and it's time for extra time. Here comes Barcelona. Here comes Cancelo searching for options. Ball back, and then De Jong. Oh, what a save. And it's not over yet. Here comes Lewandowski with a chip, and then it's 3-2 for Barcelona. Taylor, corner, and then we had it in, and it's 3-0 in the last minute of the game. And the whole of Amsterdam is upside down at the moment. And then the game is over, and that means penalties. Robert Lewandowski. So, what a goal. Here comes Van der Bomen. Oh, what a hit. Via the post and in. Rafinha with a hit, and it's 2-1 Barca. Bergwijn got saved. No. The worst might happen. Ferran Torres scores, and Barca's in front. Kenneth Taylor. Taylor! Come on, Taylor. Roberto, and then Verbruggen saves. Now it's Brobby's turn. Brobby scores. Come on, Brobby. We're even again. Romeo steps up and scores. Ziyech against Ter Stegen. This can be it. Hakim Ziyech scores, of course. Frankie de Jong against his former club, and Verbruggen saves. This is our moment. It's Divine Wrench's moment. If he scores, he wins, and he does. And thanks to Divine Wrench, Ajax wins the Champions League. There is the trophy, and there is our captain, Steven Bergwijn. And that trophy, I want to see it lift in the air, because Ajax wins the Champions League. And click here if you want to see how I managed Real Madrid for 10 seasons.